Hello everyone and welcome to the monthly financial dose video. Well, I've been seeing all of these videos on YouTube claiming that you can make thousands of bucks by utilizing all of these online apps which are available. Then I thought, why not, I should be installing all of these apps which are getting advertised, and I actually installed all of these apps and I've come out with this top 5 apps which I really feel legitimate and you can essentially use them to earn money for yourself. The word I'll be using here is earn rather than make, because all of these apps require a lot of your resources. It requires your time, energy, power and full concentration while you are using these apps. The countdown for the video will be starting at number 5th video in the beginning and all the way through the very first top app towards the last of this video. However, there will be timestamps attached in the description below, so feel free to skip around. With this, let's straight away get started. Beginning with the very 5th app which I've got on my list is known as FOAP. So FOAP is an app which allows users like us to sell our photographs. Now you might be thinking that why on earth will someone be interested in my photographs? So the reason behind that is that there are many different kind of businesses and commercials who are always looking for advertisement content. Might be they require your pictures to be publishing on their websites, on their articles, on their blog posts, in their videos, etc. So there is always a market which is looking for all of these photographs, and the categories for photographs can be very wide. So there might be companies looking for photographs of food, might be you guys are studying, might be they want photographs of laptops. So all of this productivity photographs are the ones which are very required. So there are all different kind of categories by which you can upload your photograph. It can be related to travel as well. So all of these categories you can upload your picture on this FOAP market. So FOAP market is basically where you will be putting your photographs initially, and there will be businesses on the other hand who will be always looking for the photographs, and they will be paying you a fixed amount of money for that particular sale. Now when I started using this application, initially when you have got your own photograph, there is very less chance of someone actually buying your photograph, and if someone buys your photograph, it is just $10 which you make. But interestingly, in order to earn more money through this application, they have introduced something known as missions. Now all of these big companies, whether you name like as Pepsi, Volvo, MasterCard or Bank of America, all of these companies have got missions advertised. So they will be kind of categorizing that what kind of images they actually need. Otherwise you can put any kind of random photographs and the company can actually purchase it, but through missions they will be having, for example, they will be asking if photos related to only food as an example, and there will be kind of a 3 different prices. Number first price will be that you'll be earning $100, second would be $50, third will be about $20 as an example. So this is a really cool website where you can actually sell your photographs and earn money, and anyone who is passionate about photography should definitely be utilizing this app. Now I was having a look at the rating on the Apple App Store, and the rating for this app was amazing 4.4 stars, and most of the users have actually benefited from this app. So this makes this app a really legitimate app to use. Now number 4th app which I've got on the list is known as Field Agent. Basically, Field Agent is a crowdsourcing resource that collects real-time data. In order to break the statement, the crowd is we all people, the users who will be actually utilizing this application. We kind of act as a source for different types of brands who are collecting the real-time data. For example, when I was using this application, there were different kind of brands which had certain tasks to do. As an example, I was told by one of the brand to actually count the number of items on one particular shelf of that particular store, which the task was given for. Now I went to the store, I counted the number of items which were on that particular shelf, and I uploaded the data back into the application which is known as Field Agent. And once I uploaded all of this data, I got my payment after 48 hours, and 48 hours is the duration which takes for your payment to come in. So now there can be some other tasks which will be available as well, such as checking the price of that particular item, or second it will be just taking the picture of that particular items which are presented of that particular brand in that particular store which they will be giving the task for. Now the reason behind collecting all of this data is that brand wants to make sure that the kind of marketing which they want to put out for that particular item is done in the right way, and we as a consumer act as a resource for them, that we provide them the data, we give them the value which they require, and in return of that they pay us the money. Now, number third application on the list we have got is known as IBOTTA. And IBOTTA is an application where you can get cashback, and the cashback is available from over 1500 brands which are available. Initially it started with only grocery brands, but now it has actually expanded to even include clothing, entertainment. Now the offers which are available on this website when I was using it are really product and retail specific. So you have to actually check out that particular brand if the offer is available or not, and then do your purchase. So now here I also want to mention that IBOTTA is one of the applications where you can get cashback. But remember that even for the bank card which you have essentially got, there are a lot many banks which do cashback. For example, Bank of Scotland as an example. So they have got about 20-30 different kind of brands which are always listed, such as Five Guys, Morrisons. All of these good brands are listed, and they give 15% cashback, 20% cashback, and people generally do not use these offers. So I would highly recommend to use such kind of apps which give you cashback. And the other app which is available is also known as SWAGBUCKS. Now moving on to the very second app on this list we have got is known as JUNKIE. Now you might be heard of like a lot many survey websites which can help you out in order to earn money, but I feel that due to the rating of this particular JUNKIE application, it makes it really legitimate and the users have actually benefited. And I feel there are two reasons for it. Number first is the timing. Most of the surveys on this application can be done within 5 minutes, and secondly the offer available for that particular surveys, most of the surveys is really high. It can be as high as $50 for one survey as well. So which really makes this app really legitimate, and all you need to do is share your thoughts and earn money from the surveys which you do. Well, if you have reached till here of the video, you might be having a question that whether these apps will make you rich or not, and the crystal clear answer for that is no. The reason for it is the uncertainty and the fluctuation of the money which you will be tending to earn. Might be in one of the month there will be very high demand that the companies will be asking a lot of stuff. For example, in terms of photographs, survey, there will be really high demand, but sometime in the next month the demand will be really low. So there will be all of this kind of fluctuation going on the monthly wise, and it isn't a good kind of resource to earn money in the long time. But I will be definitely recommending this to use, because instead of spending your 5-6 hours on social media, it is a good time management to actually utilize all of these applications to earn real money for yourself. And the other thing is that utilize all of this money to scale up to a very big business. For example, if you've got dreams to start e-commerce business, so there's all of these chunks of money which you will be earning which actually fitting into that. And this is a thing, e-commerce is a thing, or entrepreneurship, whatever business plan, video creation, if you've got, you want to invest that all money into maybe purchasing a microphone, good camera, tripod kit, all of this good stuff you can do. But all you need to do is scale up and make this thing as your long term, which is your main vision while you're actually utilizing all of this application. Now the topmost application on the list which I've got is known as Google Opinion Rewards, and the reason behind giving it at number 1 is to the fact that it is owned by Google, and Google is a very trustable and a giant big company. So this makes this application really legitimate, and moreover the rating which you'll be seeing on Apple App Store is really nice. Currently the rating is 4.3. that means it has got really good feedback from the users who have been using this application. And the reason behind that is the time scale of this particular service which you'll be doing out on the Google Opinion Rewards. So the time scale will be just 10 seconds, and all you need to do is give feedback of your shopping experience as an example, and you will be filling out the surveys. Now there's an additional check which will be made when you're actually utilizing this application. They'll be asking you some kind of a trick questions. So there are many people who use all of this survey website and who just kind of randomly select all of this different kind of answers even when they don't mean it. So Google has got this kind of a filter or a check that they have got some tricky questions, and they make sure that some genuine feedback is given out by the users. As we approach towards the end of the video, I really hope that you enjoyed this video, the monthly financial dose which I upload every single month. And make sure to like the video if you enjoyed, comment down your feedback below, and also subscribe the channel for regular updates. Thanks for watching.